I grew up, my father was Robert Olsen. He was a lawyer in Orlando from the 50s through the 80s, and I grew up as a kid with him going to his office in downtown Orlando. Every Saturday I'd go with him, and he'd be meeting with clients, and my job was to go outside. He had an office building right there on Lake Eola. It's been torn down now, but he had an office building out there, and my job was to pull weeds and trim hedges while he was meeting with clients.
I think it's, first of all, I think your dad was ahead of his time.
He was prepared to do what it take to make a living. As a young boy, I was, again, down at the office building on a Saturday morning. My dad's inside meeting with clients. I'm outside going behind hedges and pulling weeds, picking up trash on trash patrol, and I'm back there where, nobody can really see me behind these hedges. And these two young boys ride by on their bikes, and, they're come and gone within 10 seconds, but long enough for me to hear these words. And one of the boys says to the other brothers, he goes, "That's Robert Olsen's office. He's my dad's lawyer. My dad says he's a great lawyer." I heard those words, and at that moment in time, I knew that I wanted to be a lawyer.
Aww.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
I think that's very, very special.
That I happened to be there at that moment in time. Those kids happened to be riding by. That boy happened to say that. I happened to hear it.
And it really stuck with you.
Oh, my goodness. It stuck with me. It's
It's very special.
You and I, we have a term called Godsidence.
Oh, yes.
And that was definitely that Godsidence, sent me on this path. Because as a young boy growing up, my dad would say to all his kids, he had 4 kids, he goes, "I'm not asking you to be a lawyer. It may or may not be right for you, but I tell you this, get a law degree. No matter what you do, that law degree is going to serve you."
Absolutely.
So it's of his 4 kids, 2 of them became lawyers.
Yes.
Of our 6 kids, 2 of them became lawyers.
I
so
know.
we're passing it on.
I know, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, and I agree with you, Tom. It is Godsidence, not coincidence.
It's funny to think about who that boy might have been, and I have no idea. I didn't know who it was, but that's how it happened way, 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 way back in the day when Orlando was just a small little town.